Good stuff. Right, well, on to the action in America from Arlington. We'll start at the Secretariat Stakes. Irish Raiders, particularly. Brian's had a pretty good record. Nice, won it 4 times since 2000. John Weld obviously sent over Winchester as well. We've got 5 Irish Raiders in this as well. Shane, how did it bet for the Secretariat Stakes?
Yeah, analyse it. The 7-4 favourite as it stands. Hunting Horn 3-1, 8-1 Platinum Warrior, 10-1 Banjo at 10-1. Meaning we go 11-1 bar.
Go on, Brian.
Not much to say, only that Platinum Warrior, there might have been an excuse for his run in the Derby. I think he banged his head coming out of the stalls, and it was quite messy. I think there was quite a bit of blood coming out of his head. So if you could forgive him that, he might have a chance, because he obviously beat Latrobe in the Gallinule. But apart from that, not much to add.
Joe Rosario on board as well. What about you, Johnny?
I'm actually with him, and that was a race nothing got into really at the Curragh in the Derby.
Yeah,
the fact
it was quite a strange race.
He banged his head. I never remember Michael Halford having a runner in North America before.
No.
Maybe this is his first. I'm not 100% sure.
Platinum Warrior is only his second ever runner in the Derby as well, and he's not one to call his geese swans.
Pitch and windmills or whatever. He wouldn't have many Galileos. And in fairness, this horse is not straightforward. He hung the day he beat Latrobe, but no, I give him a reasonable chance. The Chad Brown horse should be very hard to beat. He's a little bit tricky, I believe, as well. But no, I think he's 12-14 to 1. So. Yeah, it just might be better over this trip as well. You wouldn't know, because he was very impressive today. He won over mile 2 in Gallinule, so.
I thought that day as well. There seemed to be more to come. To be perfectly honest.
Absolutely, and by all accounts, Halford is very happy with how he settled in and all that.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, on to the Arlington Million, which gets underway at 8 minutes past midnight as well. A couple of European representatives here. Century Dream for Simon Christopher and Deauville, as per usual, runs in this as well. How did they bet? Shane?
Yeah, very tight at the top again here. Tom Oscar Performance, 11-4 favourite, 9-2 each of 2 about Almanar and Robert Bruce, 5-1 the aforementioned Century Dream, 13-2 Spring Quality, 8-1 bar.
Brian?
He'll probably finish third again, Deauville, but geez, he comes into this off a cracking run behind Turret Rocks in the Mel Stakes. I don't know if it's his attitude or what, but look, he just doesn't win very often, but you can expect him to come home with a check anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. Pretty big check too.
Yeah.
Over this trip as well, 1.2 miles or 1.5 miles, I think out of 8 runs, he's only been out of the first 3 on 1 occasion as well. Yeah. So he always, over this
quick,
trip,
barely 10 furlongs is his trip. Probably 9.5 furlongs is really his trip, but he's something else. Anyway, what about you,
I'm actually tentatively with him. I mean, it wouldn't be a race to get heavily involved in, but you can rely on him to run his race, and I'd say Aidan probably has this in mind as his main kind of seasonal target.
You would imagine
he's
so, yeah.
kind of handicapped by being between a bit of a rock and a hard race in terms of not quite being proper Grade 1, I suppose, regular winner.
Good job to have, just following him around all the place. And you get to go see some nice parts of the world. I mean,